They used you to make someone else jealous. Please scroll on if this doesn't resonate. They're now, of course, admiring you from a distance, in secret, wishing they could come back in, make something work. There's something very special about you. And, that's why they used you to make other people jealous. Maybe you put things out on social media, or maybe you have some kind of presence somewhere, could even be in a workplace, but there's some place where it doesn't have to be social media clout, but you have clout someplace, and this person likes their relationship to you. They like telling people that they know you. They like taking, using your name to their advantage. And I think, though, this is something you don't expect. I think you kind of do, but I don't think you know the extent of it. And I'm a naive person to an extent. Like, I have a strong intuition, but I go against it. And I think that's what I'm getting from this, too. And I think most of my collectives like this. We don't realize what people are really saying behind our backs, or because there's stuff that we would never say to people. Anyway, they miss something that you used to say or do. And I think you stopped doing it. Like, maybe you used to talk about them on social media, or you used to reach out to them. But anyway, there's something they miss about you. And I think they really took you for granted until you took your attention away. But they're really, this person, I'll be honest with you, when it says secret admirer, I'm getting like strong on the admirer, like not of this earth. They brag about you to people. They talk about, I don't know, that they're just very proud of their association with you, even though at times they may say things that you wish they wouldn't say. Like, if you've heard what they said behind your back, you may not like it. You may be like, wow, I'm just going to stop helping this person at all. And maybe you already have. In fact, that may have happened. Let me pull some cards and get some more clarity. Questioning everything. You've got them questioning everything about, I don't know, I've just got their existence, honestly. Like, you threw them for a loop. They thought you would always be there, they thought they'd always be able to take advantage of you. And now I think for some of you, this is a child, or could even be your parent. Someone who thought, man, we got this such a strong connection, they'll never get rid of this. Like, this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, it may not be. But they're questioning everything. They're, I think, in a little bit of a panic, wondering, what am I going to do without you? What's funny is I just did a collective reading here where I think it was the person on the opposite end of this, or it kind of sounded like the opposite end. Like, someone felt like the person who was their rock is now gone. Not what you think. Oh, whoa. Anyway, and not what you expect. Your solution is coming in, not what you think or expect. That's interesting. Look at all these cards I got that said not what. Huh. It's like, these cards are telling me that there's some big changes coming your way. And I think you need to embrace them. Look, this is a season of change. I'm just getting that from my collective. Like, the reason these collective readings work, so many people are drawn to the same readers or whatever it is because, it's that way for a reason. We're giving you messages that certain people need to hear. Yes, you are living like similar lives. Like, I shouldn't say similar, but just, how life is. What I'm trying to tell you is what I've really sensed from my collective lately is I need to kind of encourage you guys to be more spiritually in tune, more accepting of your spiritual gifts, and more accepting of change, and realizing that changes are coming. Fine, connected to branches. Oh, changes are here. We all have to learn to you bend or break, right? You need to learn to bend. And I know the first response is to want to break because, whoa, it's always been that way. And in fact, I didn't even realize as I was saying this, I'm talking about an analogy connected to a tree or a vine or a branch. Now, this is from the Bible, but this means just think about like all the word pictures in the Bible, even like about trees, branches. Like, you disconnect your vine, that means the living water can't flow through it. Like, it's time for you to really get connected to who you're supposed to be connected to, and I manifest that you will. And I manifest this for myself too, and I mean like our soul tribe, our people, or whether it could just be my collective. I'm always thinking about that, just wanting the right people to see these messages, because nothing happens by accident. Anxiety and frustration. This is a change that, I think a lot of people are freaked out by changes in their life right now, changes that were always inevitable, but it's a good thing. Let me see what the last card here says. I can't stop thinking about you. Oh, this person's the one having the anxiety and frustration. You changed everything on them. You changed up something, and they're They didn't expect that. But that's part of the change. I think maybe you're even like, kind of like, whoa, slow this ride down. Like maybe you've had a lot of life changes lately. That's okay. That's what we're here for. It's the same thing's happening to me. I know it's hard to explain, but you just have to embrace it and realize it's not so scary, and that, we came to this earth for a purpose. Let me pull some cards from my manifestation deck. You are not of this earth. Like this, I just need to just guide you spiritually here and let you know that you are doing the right thing. Embrace changes as long as they come with unconditional love, because that's the real way out of this. That's what Jesus is trying to tell us, unconditional love. Come at it from that angle. No more shame, no more playing the victim. Move on. Anyway, 3 cards here. You have excellent ideas. Trust them. I think maybe you're having new ideas. I'm supposed to tell you this, and the rest of this reading, like this person I'm not too concerned about right now. I'm talking to you. Your ideas, it's all in the mind. Jesus told us that too. And you need to trust your mind. I think God may be speaking to you in ways you don't quite understand. This question, everything, sometimes it's the conversation we have with God, with Spirit, that helps us along our path. And that's what you need to do by questioning everything, your ideas. I just feel like you need to cling to the spiritual now more than ever. You need to have time where you just sit and be quiet and just let God speak to you. Let your spirit speak to you. The Creator, your divine Creator, let your divine Creator speak to you and guide you. And I'm telling you, if it has anything to do with anything that's not unconditionally loving, it's not right, okay? You deserve to succeed. Success is here. Embrace it. Think about what success means to you, what it feels like, what it tastes like. What would you eat? If you could pick any food to eat and be like, I just got the best news of my life. The news that let you either, quit your job, or if you've already quit your job, maybe, it's giving you some kind of freedom that you never thought you'd have. And I wish you would think it, because you need to embrace it. To think it means it pulls it in more. I'm telling you, I'm living proof of this. Change your thoughts, change your reality. But I want you to think about what you would order at, maybe it's not even a fancy restaurant. It could be, you go to the grocery store, or something that you get. Heck, you could even be foraging for berries. I don't know. Whatever food it is, think about the taste of it. But, it probably would help if it was like a fancy restaurant, or something that is I'm going to treat myself to this food, this drink, this vacation, this special treat. What does it smell like? What does it taste like? Is it the beach? Maybe you don't want something to eat. Maybe it's a trip to the beach. I want you to smell that salt water, that air, that, kind of gross smell at the beach that you get used to after a while, because it's the beach. I want you to think about all this. I want you to think about sand between your toes, and I want you to imagine that moment when everything's finally going right and you get to treat yourself to that. You are a trendsetter. This is all in why you need to make the change even more. Your thoughts are original. That's what I'm saying. Don't worry about having a brand new thought, a trendy thought. Think about what a trend is. It's like a new way of thinking. It's everybody hops on board. Don't be afraid to be the one who starts the trend. Okay? You deserve to succeed. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.